Bajau people of Indonesia evolved to live in the ocean. Larger spleens, 10-minute dives. 3 Bajau children drowned recently, not because the sea was rough, because nickel mining turned the water too murky for rescuers to see them. Indonesia is an archipelago of 17,000 islands in Southeast Asia. Beneath those islands sits the world's largest reserve of nickel, the metal inside every electric vehicle battery. That makes Indonesia the most strategically important mining nation on Earth right now. For decades, Indonesia dug up nickel ore and shipped it raw to China, where all the processing happened and all the profit stayed. In January 2020, President Jokowi ended that. He banned all exports of raw nickel ore. Process it here on Indonesian soil, or you get nothing. The World Trade Organization ruled the ban illegal. Indonesia appealed to a WTO court with no functioning judges, meaning no ruling, no enforcement. The ban held. By 2022, Indonesia's nickel revenues hit $30 billion. To process nickel, you need smelters, massive furnaces that turn raw ore into battery-grade metal. Building them requires billions of dollars and years of expertise. Only one group of companies could move fast enough. Chinese firms, led by a conglomerate called Tsingshan. They built giant industrial parks on the islands of Sulawesi and Halmahera. Indonesia got jobs and revenue. China got control of processing, the most valuable step in the whole supply chain. The same stranglehold China already holds over cobalt in Congo and rare earths everywhere else. The smelters needed land. Nearly 200,000 hectares of Indonesian rainforest were cleared, an area bigger than Rhode Island. The industrial parks needed power, so companies built coal-fired plants on site. Rivers turned brown with hexavalent chromium, a toxic compound linked to cancer. The sea near Morowali turned red. Coral reefs off Halmahera, thousands of years old, were bleached dead within a decade. 2 out of every 5 people near the industrial zones reported skin disease or respiratory illness. In 2024, a French-German partnership walked away from a $2.6 billion refinery there. The real reason? The mine's land overlapped forests belonging to an indigenous group still living in complete isolation. The other companies accelerated. The Bajau have lived on the ocean for centuries. Homes on stilts above the water, free diving to catch fish and octopus. Scientists found their spleens are 50% larger than average, an evolutionary adaptation for storing oxygenated blood underwater. The ocean is not just where they live, it is what they are. On Kabaena Island, nickel runoff turned the coastal water brown and opaque. Fishing catches fell by 80%. 3 children fell into the water near their homes and drowned. Rescuers searched for them. The murk hid them. On Christmas Eve 2023, a smelter in Morowali exploded. 21 workers killed. 107 dead across Indonesia's nickel industry since 2019. Drop a comment. Does zero emissions mean anything to you now? Subscribe.